What up, YouTube? Capital G here. So I'm going to try and cut to the chase, keep this video short and sweet as I can anyway. This video is going to be about shoutouts, guest uploading, and how you can get featured on my channel. All right, first, let me just thank anybody who has reached out to me, anybody who's, asked to be featured on my channel, or, anybody who has been featured on my channel. I really do appreciate when people do that, because in the grand scheme of things, I really do look at Yugitubing and I see myself still as this very small fish in this big pond. So, it doesn't matter if you had looked up to me or you just wanted some advice, or even if I was your first or last choice or somebody who you didn't even think you would reach out to at all. It really does, it makes me feel like, again, I'm doing a really good job. It makes me, it's like a weird recognition, to see that, hey, somebody, wants to help better themselves, help better their channel. When they looked at me for, advice, they looked at me to help catapult them. And it makes me feel really good. Guest uploading. And this has really been a big trend this year. Guest uploading. I really do think that guest uploading is a good thing. Like, I think that once you've reached a certain point, this is one of those things that can take you from 3,000 to 4,000 really at the drop of a hat. And I think that it's good. It exposes people to more of the community faster. And I only see nothing but positives. Unfortunately, well, there is one negative, and it's starting to be like this growing pandemic, and it's something that it's a little alarming. I'm starting to see people basically think that, if I just get uploaded on these bigger YouTube channels, that I really won't have to put forth the same effort. Like, oh man, if I'm on this person's channel and this person's channel, I'll get so much exposure. I won't have to upload, and I won't have to, share these original ideas. I won't have to put forth the same effort. And I think that if you guys are thinking that, if you're believing that, then damn it, you've got another thing coming, because quite frankly, just getting on these other people's channels is not going to make your life, made in the shade. You have to realize you might get these subscribers and you might get these people to watch a couple of your videos, but, that's not, it's going to wear off. The honeymoon isn't forever, and you're going to need to go back to what got you those initial subscribers, what got you to where you are, if you're going to want to keep and maintain and sustain that type of success. You know what I mean? Don't get lazy. Don't get content. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing that kills a lot of people. And if you're going to be uploaded on my channel, for God's sakes, I want to make sure that you're consistent. I want to make sure that you've been doing this for a while. I want to make sure that you have quality videos. I can't honestly just have anybody on my channel, because the problem that it's going to cause is it's going to cause backlash for me. It's going to cause backlash for you, where I'm just having anybody on my channel. I'm having people that nobody's heard of, and they're like, well, who's this random joker? But at the same time, I do want to be a catalyst for you guys. So you guys have to meet me halfway. When I look at people like Team X Symmetry, or I look at Mickey, the reason I allowed them to upload on my channel is because when they approached me, these were people who I already watched. These were people I already knew of. And I could simply look through their videos and say, okay, well, hell, Mickey is shooting consistently. Slim's shooting consistently. Hell, Mickey uploads videos on his lunch break. When I take into those type of things, I'm like, man, this guy is serious about this. He's really on his hustle. And I don't know if people need, like a kick in the ass, or if what their motivation is going to be. Like, I don't know whether it's money or internet fame, or, like me, you just have a rival. I secretly consider Asian Eyes White Dragon my rival. Don't tell them that anyway. But one of those things has to be your motivation, to make sure that you stay consistent. There's nothing worse than when I go out on a limb, I have somebody on my channel, and then 2 months later, they stop making videos, and it's like, I look like a jackass. You're not happy as a subscriber, and nobody wins. So if you're going to reach out to me, make sure that at least you meet me halfway. Make sure that you have, a good amount of subscribers already. Make sure that you are consistently uploading. Make sure that this is the damn thing that you want to do, because Yugitubing isn't easy. And if you don't know, if this is what you need to do, then there are 2 videos I suggest you watch. And I'm going to have them both annotated in this video. One is a video from Team Slim X Symmetry, where it's just kind of like a rant / video tutorial. A second is a documentary by the Kiko, where he basically just shows all the back stuff in Yugitubing, the stuff that people don't see. And it'll open your eyes if you're just thinking about, Yugitubing, or you're just starting out, to where you're thinking, is this really what I want to do? the last thing is about shout outs. First off, I don't do them. I don't ask for them. They're quite frankly, there's something that the trend is dead. People need to stop trying to ride this damn shout out train, because the bitch is off the tracks, man. The bandwagon it's flipped over 5 times and on fire. You know what I mean? Shoutouts don't work, in my opinion. I think that they're in one ear and out the other. And the reason I say that why is just picture this. If you're watching your favorite Yugituber and they have a 8-minute video about Dino Rabbit, and then in the last 30 seconds they say, oh yeah, go check out this obligatory Yugituber who you've probably never heard of. I mean, it's quite odd. It's quite like obvious, the picture that I'm painting. It's a very uneven scale. You know what I mean? Like, you have 7.5 minutes weighed against 30 seconds, and the 30 seconds has no chance. You know, not to mention, you probably haven't heard of the person they're shouting out. I mean, which one of those things do you think you're going to retain? Not to mention, somebody much older, smarter, and wiser than myself has probably already told you this in life one time or another. And what that is, you know, you can show me better than you can tell me. You know what I mean? When you take it into this context of, you know, uploading versus having shout outs, you need to think of one simple thing. I'm just going to ask you a question, and if you give me an answer that's different than what's going to come out of my mouth in the next 2 seconds, you have a serious fucking problem that you need to address. Who is the best representative of you? And if your answer is anything but you have a problem. The best representative of you and your channel is you. It's not me. It's not your mama. It's not any of your boys. It's you, because only you know, the great ideas that you have in your head and how much you love this game and the passion and all the amazing jokes and originality and deck profiles that you have thought of, but you might not have put on camera yet. Like, you know those things better than I do, better than any of your subscribers do. So you're the best person to, you know, put your face out there and tell my subscribers to come check you out. And if you're going to be on my channel, you know what I mean, bring your A game, bring the heat, because people are fickle. You know, my subscribers like me, they don't know who the fuck you are, chances are. They might not like you. This is probably, you know, your one opportunity for maybe another 2 months before your video gets liked by somebody like Dp-Ygo and they see it. So what I mean, if you're going to step in the batter's box, man, just make sure that you knock it out the park. I don't want people who are going to bring BS videos. Like, I basically think there are 3 types of videos you should upload on my channel. Videos that are extremely funny, videos that are extremely creative, or videos that are extremely informative. That's pretty much it. If you have drama or, you know, you've got anything that's controversial, man, just save that shit for your channel. You know what I mean? People like seeing stuff that they can laugh to. They like seeing creative new ideas. And if you're going to have one upload on my channel, you know, knock that shit out the park. I mean, earn yourself 1,500 new subscribers. When I went on Robbie's channel, I got about 2,000 subscribers, and it was great, and I felt really good about it. So I don't want to make this a big-ass long dissertation. I just wanted to give you guys some guidelines, you know what I mean? Hopefully this answers some questions. And again, I really do like the idea of me being a catalyst to help your guys' channels, but you got to meet me halfway, and you got to be committed and focused on this YouTubing thing. Thank you guys for watching, as always. This is just my bullet point list, in case you guys are wondering.